Hey everyone, it's Suey here, and it's time already again for another quick little monthly wrap up. This month I read a little more than I usually do, thanks to the readathon that I did back in the middle of April, where I read 3 books that day, I think. Finished 1 and read 2, so that made my numbers be a little bit better this month. Better. When we left off back at the beginning of April, I was in the middle of The Dark Forest, which is the second book in the 3-Body Problem series. And I have since done a little review about it. It was a real fast, quick read. I read this one way faster than I did 3-Body Problem itself. This one was crazy intense and so much stuff was going on. I have since learned that the third book in 3-Body Problem is a companion to the second book, and it happens in the same timeline. Some of the stuff that we were seeing in the series is happening in the third book, and some of the stuff is happening in the second book. So they're connected. I did not know this. So I'm gonna have to read that third book pretty soon because I'm very curious about the stuff that we were watching, and I wanna see, how it was really going down because the TV show is changing things up quite a bit. And I have a video about that also, if you want to see what I thought about the series. Anyway, The Dark Forest. Got that done right off the bat in April. And then I started in on Carrie Soto is Back for book club. That was in April. Read about half of it, and then I finished the second half at our 24-hour readathon event where we read the entire day that Saturday. If you're curious about that and you missed me talking about that earlier, I have a vlog where I documented everything we did that day, and it was really fun. So if you missed that, please go check it out. Anyway, Carrie Soto is Back for book club. Not my most favorite book. Parts of it I enjoyed, parts of it made me crazy. So I'm giving it 3 stars on Goodreads. How many stars did I give The Dark Forest? I can't remember now. 4 maybe? Anyway, Carrie Soto is Back. All about tennis and her drive to be the best in the world. It's not nonfiction. It is made up. Then I read The Do-Over by Lynn Painter during that day of the readathon. Really cute YA romance where we kind of have a Groundhog Day situation where it's Valentine's Day instead of Groundhog's Day. This series of events keeps happening, and then all of a sudden she wakes up and then she's starting over again. And so then she keeps trying to change things up to try and make it not happen again. And then it just keeps happening and happening. Thought on Valentine's Day she was gonna have this great day with her boyfriend, but she starts realizing that her boyfriend might not be all he's cracked up to be. And then she ends up kind of meeting this other dude who she's always thought of as kind of what does she think of him as? Unapproachable, I guess. And as things go along, they start bonding. Every day, new stuff comes up, and then she has to start over again. Anyways, then one day she decides to just do whatever she wants because she knows that there will be no consequences. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Okay, and then on that day, I also read the Lauren Graham book that we got when we went to the Lauren Graham event. When did we do this? It was also in April. April was kind of busy, wasn't it? Anyway, got this at that event. Cute little signed copy. So I read that in the one sitting at the readathon, and just more fun stories about behind the scenes of Gilmore Girls and other things in her life. So I just love her writing style and her snarkiness. And I mean, Lauren Graham is pretty much just Lorelai Gilmore. I don't know if she really wants to admit this, but I don't know that she changed that character up that much from herself. And then we went to another event. Lois Lowry got her book, which is also signed and personalized. A middle grade book called Tree Table Book. And I did a little review about this one just the other day, which it might either be up right before this one or right after this one. Anyway, look for that. It is about Sophie and Sophie, 11 years old, 88 years old. They're friends, best friends, neighbors, and old Sophie is starting to lose her memory, and they think they need to put her in a home. And young Sophie is determined to make this not happen. That is what this book is about. For more details, you can look for my review. Anyway, love it. Lois Lowry is an amazing writer, as always. I think she's written almost 50 books now. So crazy. Lois Lowry herself is 87 years old. Probably almost 88 years old, just like the character in this book. And still writing books. Very inspirational to me. And then I read An Improbable Season by Rosalind Eves. This is a fun little Regency rom-com where we follow two sisters and one cousin, all girls, when they go to London to, what's that called? Make their debut, to come out into the society and find their husbands. And they think it's going to be amazing and everything is going to go great and they're all going to find their husbands, but everything goes wrong and every single one of them has issues. There's a little bit of an incident that reminds me a little bit of Pride and Prejudice. And we have a lot of kind of, I guess it's subtle enough, but a lot of kind of moments where we're all like, women can do whatever they want. Women are strong too, which is fine, but I hate it kind of when it's in your face. That's why I'm saying it was sort of subtle, but sort of not. So it was a lot of bucking against the norms of the society for these girls, if you will. But anyway, I did enjoy it. It was cute and fun and silly and all that. Okay, is that everything? I think that's it. 6 books I got finished this month. And for next month, I will be participating in the Asian Readathon, which is something that I will do every May. I know there's a lot of other events going on in May, but I'm sticking with the Asian stuff, I guess. And I did a video about that. Gosh, I'm referring to a lot of videos. Lots of things that I've just been doing that I feel like you should all go watch if you haven't already. I did a video declaring all the things that are potentials on my shelf. Way more books than I could ever read, but some things that I have to pick from. I've got a lot of stuff that can be counted as part of that readathon on my shelf. So we'll see which one I choose to do first. Probably some fun, light and fluff. Oh, I forgot to mention, I have started The Fourth Wing. I don't have it by me to show you. I started The Fourth Wing. At first, I was a little bit not so sure about this. There's some things that annoy me greatly. Let me just say, I am annoyed when we are in a fantasy world, a world that is obviously not our world, and yet people are doing and acting the same as our world. Like, I want it to feel different, you know? Like, I want it to feel like I'm in a fantasy world, just not our world in a fantasy setting. Do you know what I'm saying? I will elaborate more when I do a review of this book, but I am halfway through now, and I am quite enjoying it. I am sucked in. I am invested. I need to know how it all goes down for our girl Violet. Yeah, she got me. Like I said, I'm annoyed by some stuff, but she got me. So halfway through that book, I will finish that one quickly and count it my May totals, along with the Asian Readathon stuff. Plus, I also have to read Book Club book, which is A Curse of Dark and Lonely by Bridget Kemmerer. Is that how you say it? Kemmerer. I'm very excited about this book. I've had it on my TBR for a couple of years, and I'm finally reading it for book club. I hear it is a little bit of a lean towards Beauty and the Beast, which I love. Beauty and the Beast, anything I love. So I'm excited about that one. So that's probably all I'll get to this month. Finishing Fourth Wing, reading Curse of Dark and Lonely, and reading some Asian books from the pile that I created when I did that last video. Is there anything else I'm going to try and do? I can't remember. Also in May, other things not bookish, little life update. I will be going to a writers conference for a couple of days in the middle of May. This is a conference that I've gone to many times in the past. I really, really love it. I always feel like I need to hurry up and act like I'm a writer before I go, so that when I go there, I can feel all, yes, this is what I'm working on. This is what I'm doing. So that's kind of my push the next couple of weeks, because nothing else is happening. Like, it's a dead couple of weeks around here. So I'm going to write so that when I go to the writers conference, I can say, yes, I am a writer. And then let's see, we'll be celebrating our book club's 20th anniversary at our next book club meeting. 20th anniversary, people. I started the book club 20 years ago. If you want to know my secrets to how I have maintained and kept this going for all these many years, there's a video about that. I think I've used up all my card things that I can do, but I will link all of these things down below in the description, all the videos that I'm referring to, if I remember everything that I talked about. Anyway, I'm very excited to celebrate 20 years, and hopefully we'll keep going on strong for a little while longer. I guess we'll see. So we're gonna have a party in the backyard. Maybe I'll vlog it. I'll vlog it. Sure, I'll vlog it. And I'll also vlog the writers conference. I did a vlog about that last year. I'll link that one below. And what else is in May? That's about it, I think. I'm sure it's gonna be a fast month. Time is flying by. Anyway, I hope you guys had a great reading month also. I look forward to seeing all the things that you were able to accomplish. I'm sure it was a ton more than I was, because you guys all read a gazillion more books, but that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Until next time, happy reading.